Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to our Japanese playthrough in EU4 with me, your host, Lucky Marine. Langs got really small. When did that happen? Was that whilst we were... I know that they were at war whilst we were at war. I know that Shun took some of Dali whilst he was occupied with us, and I did promise that after this war we would get Dali his land back. Was this his land? Did he just lose this in the war, or did he lose it to the ones in the south as well? Mongyang. Of course they come in, they'd want their own land back. So we can't, sorry Dali, we can't get your Mongyang stuff back, but we might be able to get... You won't come in. Why won't you come in? Do you have a truce with them or something? Yeah, you have a truce with them. We'll wait until that's turned itself off, and then we'll march into Shun, and we will return to you the land that was taken from you whilst your back was turned, trying to help us out. We'd look after our allies. Okay, anyway, this episode we are trying to save money. Trying to save money. We have all the war reparations. We'll check it next month, and if we check it next month and it's gone back down to 17, then we'll know that in this month Great Britain took out quite a sizable loan. I'm trying to think what's the percentage for reparations, because one single loan for us is 1200, so it wouldn't need to be, wouldn't need to be that much. Anyway, let's where are our ships? Our ships are over here. They're coming back to Malaya. Need to get them back there. We'll split off the galleys, we'll mothball them, we'll keep our transports up and running because we've got islands dotted absolutely everywhere. Who is this yellow? Buffon. Button. Button. Hello, Button. Button. Wow. Oh, Button. You silly goose. And Brunei's continuing. Brunei and Malacca continuing to colonize these islands, essentially for us. We're using them as offshoots of our own colonial expansion. We just take them after they've colonized. It's been good so far. And the Ottomans. I did in the this has been the day after, or a few days after the last batch of videos that I put out, and I had a dream. I had a dream where we blitzkrieged the Ottomans' islands. I believe we have a coalition against us at the moment that includes the Ottomans. Did we not have a coalition against us that included the Ottomans? Do we not have a coalition? No, Brunei doesn't have a coalition, of course. I do though. And my coalition includes the Ottomans. And I think if we were to declare on this coalition and have troops already on ships all around these islands, we could pull a Portugal on them. We could land troops straight away, day one of the war, get troops on the ground, take them out before they even know what hit them on every single one of these islands. Well, you know, that'd be a group. This is one. There's about 4 provinces down here, I think. Yeah, 4, no 5. Alright, that's going to be sizable. And yeah, we pull a... Is this them as well? No, it's Portugal. Portugal, how have you managed? How did we miss that? Is this you on your colonisation efforts again? It is. Well, I'll give it to him. Portugal is desperately trying to increase, but that pink means that he's in the coalition against us. So we could swoop down and take that as well. But yeah, we have men on ships absolutely everywhere down here, and then as soon as the war kicks off, get them dumped onto land, get all the islands taken in the vicinity down here. This should be fairly easy to mop up, and then we just plonk our ships around here somewhere. We'll place them. I might station a ship in Diego Garcia, and when the war kicks off, I'll put him out into sea. Same with Cocos Islands, out into sea as almost a makeshift radar. So if we see anything coming down at us that's remotely Ottoman shaped, we'll have prior warning, or you know, they'll at least see this as a weak target. They might come and take it out even if they do have troops on board, one solitary ship, and it'll let us know that stuff's about to happen, and we can come to intercept them. Because if we place our ships here, they might be able to get past us. I don't know. Maybe. It depends if Turn 8 and his mate come in. If Turn 8 and his mate come in, then we'll have vision all the way down here. So there's no... I don't know. Maybe. But that was my dream. And I was like, that's an awesome dream. We should totally do that. We should stick it to the Ottomans. We should declare over one of the islands that he has no chance of getting to, no chance of landing troops on, no chance of defending, get the ticking wall score, and then peace out. Not now, I mean not right now, but trade protection, humiliate rival. Maybe not this, I don't want to be taking the capital. But the next guy in this vicinity that we would want to... No, we probably have truces with Brunei, so it'd be Malacca, I think. We'd have to declare on Malacca. Malacca will bring his allies in, but because they're in a coalition, the Ottomans would come in as well. Brunei wouldn't be in this. Dali wouldn't, but I don't expect that they would. They're totally landlocked. That's fine. They can sort their lives out and lick the wounds from the land that they lost. We will endeavour to get that back for them. Button would join. Oh dear, what are you doing, Button? You're quite new to the stage of the world, aren't you? You kind of muddle in through and you don't know how to actually properly island. Talk to the Turn 8. Turn 8 knows how to properly island. Turn 8 is yeah, right. So these three, Tarascan, Ziu, Zapotec, they are all over here. Actually, what if we declared on just one of those? I can't imagine that Tarascan would have many allies that would be willing to jump in. It would just be the coalition. So we save Button. We save Button from getting absolutely wrecked, from getting, yeah, smashed. But Sulu would, because I assume they're in the coalition. So this would just be purely a coalition war. No Brunei, which is nice. The Ottomans would come in. These lot would all kick off, but only two of them would. Zapotec and Ziu, yeah, Zapotec, Ziu, and Tarascan. Ziu, Zapotec. These guys, these guys want nothing to do with it. They're like, no, not this time. No, we've been on this merry-go-round a few times now, and we have come out the worst. Yes, you have. Yes, you have. If you're quiet, I'll let you keep Belize. Just Don't join things. Don't get alliances. Just don't piss me off. Just sit there and do nothing. I'm fine with you sitting there and doing nothing. So, to that end, let's start positioning our troops. First day of the war, we want about 10 here to march straight in and smash into and take the war goal and start the ticking war score. We then want the rest over here to smash whatever army has been built and take that land. Then we can turn our attention away from here. We'll also need a few here as well. But yeah, we can turn our attention away from this theatre and straight back to taking Ottoman land, taking Ottoman islands, and defending. What Diplotech are Ottomans on? 25, and we are 22. By the time we get to the point where we're declaring war on them, I assume that we will hopefully have caught up on the... Why were we not taking this? Is there any reason why we weren't taking this? Because now would be an opportune time. Was there any reason? Damn you in the pissing. I know where you are now, you bastard. Made me look like a fool. Is there any reason why we weren't taking that tech? No. There's a reason why we weren't coring, because we wanted to take... yeah, that's right. We don't want to get any further ahead from the admin tech, because it's costing us a lot in rooting out corruption. I get this. I know where we are. I know where we are. Okay. Right. Well, I can't use this money because we need these loans. We need these loans away. I can't even think of how much interest. 20 ducats. 20 ducats of interest. 30 ducats in rooting out corruption. It's a good job we have these war reparations. It's our own fault. It's my own fault, really, for pooping myself, buying that institution and just going mental with loans. But it paid off, in a way. Let's carry on. They no longer consider us as a rival. I don't care because you're still in the coalition, so you'll still get dragged in. It just means that in the war we won't be able to humiliate you as well. Got lazy diplomats. What are we doing with our diplomats? What are we doing with our diplomats? We should get claims. Let's... yeah, at least let's start claiming... Do we claim these lands? Do we? Because when we took the stuff off Portugal, it was so far away from where Portugal's home was, it cost us 0 overextension anyway. So let's concentrate our efforts in getting claims on the guys that actually live here. Got our claims on you. Let's claim... we've let the land claims go. How are you in terms of no allies? Wow, no allies at all. And I need this province. Right, I know where the next war is, and it's going to be very, very quick. Very soon as well. Would you? No. By 5,026. I don't think they need to put the 26 on there. I think 5,000 is enough. Oh, I was going to inform you all of ducats and why and what this means and why there's a 0.32, and I couldn't really find an answer. The Venetian ducat did later on in its life ended up producing like a half ducat and a quarter ducat, but there was never anything to this extent. Not like the pounds and pence where you have 100 pence makes a pound. It was never like that. So I don't quite know where they've got this from. If it was in terms of 50.25 and then 50 and then 75 and then it would be more historically correct. And the ducats were quite expensive actually. They had 3.5 grams of pure gold in every single one of them, which in today's terms you can sort of compare it to how the value of what it would be today. You just have to go off the value of the gold that was in it, and a gram of gold today, when this, it fluctuates, but when this video was put up, a gram of gold in pounds was £31. So 3.5 grams would be £77. So the very lowest amount a ducat could have been back, well, in comparison terms, would be £77 per ducat. It's quite a lot. And if you're watching this in America, a gram of gold in dollars is $39. So it'd be 3.5 grams in dollars would be $97. I would like to fool you all into thinking that I did that off the top of my head, but no, I had to write all that down because I'm absolutely crap at maths. I can take an engine apart and put it back together with my shut, but when it comes to doing maths, no, it's fingers and toes time for me. So let's get on. Yeah, it's come down to 20 ducats. I thought that, I mean, it's still more than the 17 of the first month, but that spike of 30 odd was just them taking all out. That's fine, that's fine. War reparations of 20 ducats. Wow. Wow. Waiting for this, get on parity with this, which will bring down this group. I might even leave the taking of this tech until this comes up to at least 20. Yeah. What were we doing before I got waylaid by my stories of buckets of ducats and fractions of ducats? We were... I've got lazy colonist as well. Could do with... I'm going to... Whilst this was loading, I was like... Russia is getting very close. So... we are going to try and cut him off. Straight line straight up there. We are going to protect this for us. I know I said I'd go down to here when we'd finished with Alaska, but we need to stop the march of the Green Menace. And the less land he has, the better. The less land he... yeah. Because I thought he was just here, but now I've looked further into it. He's all the way down here. He's there. This needs to happen quickly. I might already be too late. It might have to be here. Is this even a... no, it stops. It's this and this. It might have to be cutting him off here. Otherwise he's just going to run rampant up here. How close is Alaska to becoming... yeah, okay. So they finish their next city and that gives us the trader. The merchant even. I keep saying trader and it's always merchant. I suppose they're interchangeable. So yeah, as soon as he's done there, an extra 300 colonists needed. We're going to chuck him into the northern reaches and try to secure a block. We'll try and secure a block and then we'll also infill this as quickly as we can. I want as much of this. I want to deny Russia the benefits of having this stuff up here. This border's actually got... of course, Bukhara was at war with them whilst we were at war with Great Britain, whilst our back was turned. Okay, so we've got ships coming back. Malacca, split off, yep. Transport's up here, yep. We'll ship people across over to Liang. So, where else do we want our diplomat? Where else do we want him? Where else? What else do we want to be claiming? What else can we claim? What's going to make sense in the grander scheme of things? The grand scheme of things is this here and Liang. Let's get a... Yeah, we can claim Malacca. So let's fire some into Malacca. And that was Marlon. Sorry if this episode has been a bit disjointed. First episode back into doing this in a day or two. Loving the series, absolutely loving it. It's been great. I mean, we've still got another 100 years to go, but so far, I think it's been quite eventful, and I'm liking the ride. Plus, we took land off Great Britain. I kept saying England in the last episode. I do apologise if anyone got offended by that. I know you Scots and Welsh are a bit touchy. Wow, I'm gonna get absolutely wrecked for that one. But yeah, even the Irish. What is this? Scotland. Scotland ran off to an island. Alright, anyway, yep, so that's been me. I have been Lucky Marine. You, as always, have been amazing. I look forward to all the angry Scots in the comments below. Come back next time when we start putting plans into action. We will get to war with Liang. We'll take more of that juicy trade node, especially this province here. This province here, I've had my eye on this province for a long time, but it's always eluded me. Not this time. Not this time, Liang. And then we'll probably find a reason to try and go to war with you. I know we've got coalition, but meh, coalitions, it's just a number. I mean, the more the better, really, isn't it? Just a big group hug at the end of the day. Okay, okay. Yep. Take care.